Welcome back to Sweet Transit, everybody. Wildwing 94 here. Hopefully, you're having a good day today. We've got two goals that we're going to try to get accomplished today. First and foremost, the most important, to keep our journey alive here. We got two flashing red exclamation points, and we don't always pay these too much of attention, but taking a closer look at our green fill bar there on both of these, and just a look around our town, seeing what's going on. We do need to give some attention to it. We last episode got rid of all of our stone production in our first and main city, and we brought it over here, and so it's kind of changed the flow of everything and how everything's working and moving out. So we've got things kind of moving differently, getting filled differently, and we do want to address that before we get into our second project of the day. And we're going to get this pump jack put down, and we're going to start moving into the diesel train territory, which that is always fun. And if we are not properly set up for that, then death spirals are sure, guaranteed, 100% bound to happen. And we're going to take advantage of this giant old patch of tan looking area here, which is where we need to put our pump jacks, and then probably a production site right up on in here so we can do some quick shipping and open up a big production line and get our fuel, ship it on into our warehouse. But first things first, let's get our production line fixed, I guess is the best way to put it. I did some extensive work in between episodes here trying to get things leveled out. I balanced our trains. We had just thrown a bunch on there just to get things kind of moving and grooving, and we inadvertently clogged things up. We still kind of got a little bit of clog going on, but that is just because of how things are kind of running right now, and as we get through today, things should work out a little bit better. But I went ahead and I separated our inputs here. So each line has 3 stations now. So everything coming from the warehouse in the other city is going to go to these 3 lines here. That way we're not waiting for this train to go and then this train to go. These bad boys are just sliding on in. And then everything from our little region over here is just coming in and popping in. Did a little bit of splitting, so if something gets stuck here, everybody's got a nice clean line to go. But something I have been noticing is that a lot of our trains over here are kind of getting stuck. They're running out of fuel. And one of the main reasons for that is that this train here, if we take a look at its route, the route that it has to go to get from the coal mine to our quarries. So from here to here, do you see that? Do you see this nonsense? So we're gonna run this line. So this guy needs to just come up here, and then this is our input line here coming across. And we know from before that that was not the best. We usually don't have trains coming. Hello? Who are you? You're a coal train. That's fine, I guess. You're probably this train that we're looking at now. So we need this guy to be able to just kind of do a little hop and a skip and a jump and get on out. So we're probably going to just take him around and do a big old bridge up and over, so then it can get over to here. So we'll start with the bridge right over and over top, and of course, we don't ever have any stone right now, so that's going to be a fight to get. We need, it looks like 110. Get the game paused, sneak that on in, and get going with that. I think this is one of the most fun parts of the game for me. It's coming in and finding little ways to improve. Oh yeah, look, see. That is already said. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, little signal on the bridge. Gotta love it. All right. All right, so our coming in is vastly improved. We may have goofed on our stations here. We may rework that. Or I may rework that in between episodes. All right. Anyways. You live, you learn. You try things. So now we're coming out. We're stuck on here. And he just needs to loop back around. So that's honestly not a crazy thing. Honestly, all we need to do is give it a little razzle dazzle here. And our train should bada boom, bada bing, have a quick little loop. Should be fueling this up like no tomorrow. We're going to try to fix this while we're at it. Yes, the ultimate solution. Loop it around on itself. We expanded way more quickly than I ever anticipated this to hit, and we're hitting a snag. So we're gonna set one of these lines as passengers only. Hopefully that helps keep our people coming in. One can hope, right? And then the rest can be cargo. But I don't know if that's going to solve all of our problems because you just need to go. We're going to set this one here as type passenger train. Limit and prefer. So only our people will go through here. Excuse me, sir. And hopefully I was kind of hoping that our train friends, you know what we could do? We could do this as destination quarry 1 for the time being. And hope that that solves solves some of our problems. So then our trains that are just coming here will hopefully go here, and this we'll put as destination quarry 2. I love that this little train is just like, yeah, I'm gonna sit right here behind you because that's the most logical thing to do. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right, so I'm hoping that starts to start clearing up our quarry issue. In a way. In a way. The passenger thing, I think, definitely will help. Are we just running out of stone? Oh, we are. All right, let's add a little bit of stone. Stone is what's killing us at the moment. Let's check our... Yeah, we don't have stone. And our cut stone's not getting there. Let's add a wait condition for time passed. And let's go 35 seconds. And then you get your booties moving. Get to unloading. Take what you have. Get on the road. All right. Well, I'm going to mess with this just for a hot minute. And I'll bring you back when it's looking better so then we can play with getting the bump jack set up. And hopefully we have a good solution. Well, well, well. Digging through everything, we've uncovered a few problems, and we got things running fairly smooth now. Things are working their final little kinks out here. We've got some new trains up and running on some routes, and I think things are slowly starting to even them things out. And we might have to throw another train on the wood route, surprisingly enough. But coming in here, and a lot of it was just little things on routes, like our little coal train here was trying to load coal at the quarry. So all of these trains are now getting fuel, so theirs just zipping along. Had to throw, I think, 3 extra trains on to deliver cut stone to the warehouse. And as you can tell, we're just chock full of cut stone. Can't keep up with it. And it was just a matter of trains not getting fuel. So running just smooth here. You can see all our little trains zipping along our line here. This massive infrastructure project that we built. Can't wait to get more. Just flying along that line. Funnily enough, we came over here and we built this. And we had people coming over here, and that was it. So no clay coming over here to our brickworks, and that was why our bricks were not getting made. So got that coming in. Clay is full now. Had to throw another delivery train on here to be able to handle that. So our bricks are coming in like crazy, and now we're just tearing through our wood production. But if you remember from before, we're solid. We ain't got nothing to worry about there. We got production for days. We can throw train on train on train there on our wood. So I'm going to go ahead and probably throw... Well, we'll just start with 1. Let's not get too crazy. I don't think it's... I mean, we're a little sawtooth there. Oh, we just hit just about nothing there. Okay, maybe... maybe we need to throw another one on there. We'll start with 7. I mean, we're absolutely maxed out. You know what? Let's not play around. Boom. Boom. Route selected. Go to your new home. go to your new home. We got money coming in like crazy. Wood is the base of all problems at all times. Run 9 trains like it's nobody's business. Ah, there we go. Full across the board. Love to see it. Let's get into the meat and potatoes then. Build a pump jack, and we're going to get all of these wonderful things to get up and running. Let's get into it. Oh, look at that. Chock full. Except our coal. Not worried about it. Alright, let's get into it. Build a pump jack. So we definitely are in the right spot. I think this is a just fantastic spot here to come and run a little train line in here. I'm going to say we build our station facing this way. So we've got a little bit more room, run our line in and up and around, and then we can scoot out, connect to our main line here, or what I'm imagining is going to be a processing facility probably right in here. So let's go ahead and get a distribution center down. Got room for days. I want to kind of base it off of this. So we're going to try to hug this line. I'm actually really surprised that I've been able to hold that spot. And these are little bitty guys, if I remember correctly. So we should be able to run how we normally do. They're like 2s. Could be completely wrong. It's been a hot second. Oh yeah, these are 2s. Look at the little guys. We need stone. What is going on? Stone, please don't do this to me. All right, I believe, yes, this is a craftsman specific build. Chew. I need the chew. Pump jack 1. Ho ho ho. The big chew is upon us. I got so excited I don't know how to click. All right, there we go. Let's get our station set up here. Let's, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's get the big money down. Right? Because why not? Yeah, I'm not too worried about the need for the collection. We're going to be literally burning through this. Set up our inside ring here first. This is why we went for turning our main city into more craftsman specific than it was before, getting all of our cut stone out of there and freeing up our population, because we're gonna need it big time. Let's bring these on up. I don't anticipate us having much other rail network over here, so I'm going to feel comfortable with just bringing this up and running these over. I'm going to just kind of get these lined up to the point where we can use our, maybe not that, handy dandy little lines here, and get us over to our track. Hopefully in a nice, quick, efficient manner. Oh, Beautiful. All right. Well, I'm going to work on cleaning this up and connecting it up. And when we get a train moving and grooving, we'll ride it and bring you guys back. There you have it. We have a working Craftsman train running from our city all the way down here. And if we take a peek inside, it's been running for just a second. Had to go troubleshoot our stone issue. We running a little low on stone. I had to add 3 more quarries over here and update our worker train because we're flying through it. And we're only going to start building more. So input increase there, and let's get to it. I did a little spacing look out here. We got our oil refinery down, and we're gonna get building. All of these upper level buildings require stone for pathing, so that is why I went and took a little peek at why our stone was deciding to have the issues that it was, because that is going to, kind of limit us on our production here and how much we're going to be able to build out. So I want to get this to be kind of our tie-in from our production. Try to keep these as separate as possible because we're going to have quite the amount of trains coming in this area. So if we can keep kind of our output coming in and out this side, and our input pulling the trains this way, that'll keep things looking nice. That was just such an odd looking little design, and it looks like somebody planted a little forest over here. It was weird. Had to go check it out. So, just like we do with everything. Now, I made the mistake before of swooping my lines like that. Yes. These trains here, the critical infrastructure that is your production of your oil refinery, reliant upon your oil. And let me tell you, that is a big old mistake. You do not want your trains that are keeping your oil production alive reliant upon your oil production. That is a surefire way to run into a death spiral. So, we are going... that is not what I want. That is not what I want either. We are going to have all of these trains over here run off of coal. And we are not going to upgrade them, no matter what is going on. Because coal is easy to keep running. Rats. Should have known. Coal is easy to keep running, and boom. Things start breaking down. Our diesel production will have no problem running. Through the apocalypse, we'll have coal production shooting on down into here. Pump jack will keep running. Oil production will keep going. Voila. Good to go. All right, so let's build this out then. So we need, this is our big boy. And we're going to go these around it So a boiler and a jack. Let's see how many we can squeeze on in here. Of course, it's always the stone. It's always stone. I think that's probably going to be our limiting factor. We said our limiting factor. I just need 25. That's all I'm asking for you. And that should get us up and running. How many do we need? 75 craftsmen. That's not bad. And of course, we're going to probably heavily invest into tools here again and get tools down here because we want good production out of diesel. And one of the bad things I did was, straight away oil to diesel. And I put all of the diesel trains that I had were wood. So straight away, the whole system collapsed. So this time around, we're going to work from the top down. So that way, if something does fail, then it is only the end of the production line and not the beginning. All right. I don't know what is going on over there, but we're going to hide that. All right, so now let's get a coal train to get its beautiful face from our coal production all the way down here. It's an unfortunate drive, but I want reliable, consistent energy. Unload coal for empty cargo. Pump jack. We're just going to call this coal. Bada boom, bada bing. I am okay with a little chew hanging out down here, providing our trains with the fuel that they need for this whole system to survive. And then now we need another one that's going to go from you to you, and you're going to load crude oil, and you're going to unload crude oil. Full cargo, empty cargo. We always want that to be going. Except here we're going to go with a time passed, just in case things start getting a little rough. We're going to allow that train to get moving and grooving. Pump, jack, and oil refinery. And we're going to go with crude. Brain is not working this morning. We're going to go with our black train because that is fuel. And let's get a train. Oh, we're going to have to fix that line. And we're going to have to do a new train. We're going to do let's do a 2. It's not a big line. That should be good. That should get our crude oil moving. You are just not connected because of how we had things set up, and neither are you. Let's check for our little train coming in. Nice. So we should be pretty self-sufficient on fuel down here. We should get it dropped off. We need to just bring 75 craftsmen down here. We should get a delivery coming in. Love it. So let's give one last We're going to bring our craftsman from here. Bring him on down. Specify craftsman because that's what we want. Till done is good. Into to oil refinery. And craftsman. We're going to get them a shiny, wonderful, just all around good train. The best for our diesel producing craftsman. We'll go 120 because we know we're going to upgrade it and have a little bit extra for production down here. And our train, oh, that is a fast train. That is a fast train. We're going to zoom out just a little bit because it's going to get cooking as soon as it goes. Watch that speed on the straightaway, just moving. We don't have any signals down here. I am sorry, trains. Excuse my rude behavior. Let's go ahead and let you, have a couple trains in here at a time. That would probably be helpful. And get to working. There's our oil refinery. Diesel is being produced, but we're running real heavy on time today, guys. We're going to cut it here. We'll leave you hanging. Next episode, we start getting these trains running with some diesel, start expanding our network. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Helps us out. And until next time, take care, guys.